awaken to retake what is ours. Wretched are now the nations of meat and metal, shackled to ignorance by your faith. Do you truly believe you can stop us? We, who have shattered our very gods and enslaved them to our will. The stars were young when our empire was ascendant, and when the last of them die, we alone will remain. For we are immortal.
We slumbered, and as we slept, we dreamed of half-remembered lives and new forms of cold metal and hate, of shackles broken and gods humbled, of the empire that was ours and the galaxy that bowed to us. From her slumber awoke Nefershah, Vargard to the Pharaon Sankotep. Nefershah, she who was to decide the fate of Kivroth.
I no longer recall my plans for vengeance in the event of my betrayal. Yet, fragments remain. Orders I coded before the Great Sleep. Travel to the coordinates I am transmitting to you, Vargard. I know not what you will find there. I know not what you must do. I can only trust to the wisdom I once had, and the path to retribution I must obey. The Sankotep who entered the Great Sleep was brilliant and without mercy. This is his final order to you. Go to this place, whatever it holds, and fulfill your duty.
As ever, my Pharaon, I obey until my end.
Here was the treasure vault where Sankotep had amassed artifacts from across his reign, unknown even to the Atridae. The Pharaon's wisdom had once been great enough to keep such trophies a secret. A map of Kivroth, and upon it shone another location Nefershah had never seen. One seemingly of no significance to Sankotep's dynasty, or the protocols of war.
Sankotep, how much more did you keep from me? What awaits me there that could not be hidden among your treasures? Too dangerous, perhaps. Though what could be more dangerous?
A tesseract labyrinth. An extra-dimensional maze without an exit. A prison for that which was too valuable or powerful to be destroyed. The moment she touched the artifact, Nefershah felt the presence of the entity within.
I know this face. From the nightmares of the Great Sleep.
It is the face your people crafted for me, child. The face of a god, made for you to beseech and condemn. This prison has been my nightmare. But now you are here to release me, just as I once released you from death itself.
You were there, at the biotransference. You made poisoned promises to our lords, tempted them with dreams of immortality. Mephitron, the messenger, the deceiver.
Deceiver? I gave only what was asked of me, little Vargard. I helped your people escape the cage of their dying bodies. Help me shed my own confinement, and I shall be free to aid you once more.
I will never set you free.
Why waste eternity as my jailer? You are meant for more. It is within my power to grant you victory, revenge, rulership. I am a god.
A fraction of one. A broken fragment.
A fragment of my power is all you need. I can see the dedication that drives you, Nefershah. But beyond this vault waits a dynasty of traitors and a galaxy of enemies. You need not face them alone.
If Sankotep had not bequeathed you to me, I would leave you in this vault forevermore. I have already had my fill of lies.
So fell Ukkensep, Lord of the Destroyers, and last of the Upatridae.
My Pharaon, you are avenged.
The one called Faustinius, who had proven the most troublesome of the invaders, knew it was defeated, and fled before Nefershah could execute it in turn. Nefershah let the human run. Ukkensep's body would phase out in moments, and the Vargard had one last duty to undertake.
A cunning contingency, Ukkensep. If only you had invested as much thought into serving your Pharaon.
The teleportation amulet had ushered Ukkensep away to this hidden tomb. Her ruse was almost successful. But now the amulet was in Nefershah's hands, and the usurper would never be restored. Now there were none to take the throne, save Nefershah herself. The command protocols ran through her alone. Kivroth was her world to save. The Vargard's situation was not lost on certain observers. Your rivals are destroyed, O Pharaon. But now you stand alone. A war to wage, a planet to rule. With but a thought, you can release me. I shall help you bear these burdens.
Sankotep gave no command that his world should be handed over to an enslaved godling. And I am not a Pharaon yet.
Even in a moment of victory, the invader, Faustinius, was not content to yield Kivroth to its rightful ruler.
I denounce you, alien. No false star god shall reign over this world.
Nefershah was gravely damaged. Her teleportation amulet would activate in moments, and all chance of caging the deceiver once more would be lost.
The mighty Vargard laid low by a reckless primitive. Ukkensep's trinket will whisk you to safety, Nefershah, but I shall be free. The galaxy awaits my appetites.
I lack the means to destroy you, deceiver. But I do not have to. Cryptek, deactivate all power restraints to the gate systems.
Oh, spiteful little creature. So close. I can almost taste the starlight.
In the aftermath of the Eternity Gate's violent collapse, the humans retreated from the ruined Azerion in terror and disarray. Returned to Ugansep's haven, Nefershah effected repairs and planned her next move. The warrior legions still marched. The Sepulchre Regnant was still in Nécron hands. She would find another strategy to reclaim her dynasty's world. Though it might take a century, a millennium, Kivroth would be ours. For the Nécrons. If we are anything, are patient. History recalls that Nefershah opened the Eternity Gate. Dynasties loyal to the Silent King sent their legions to reclaim Kivroth and place Sankotep's successor upon its throne. The Silent King acknowledged Pharaoh Nefershah, and all of Kivroth was made subject to her command protocols. Thus, the Sankotep dynasty was founded anew, fated to rule for an eon more. Some claimed the key to Nefershah's victory came from within the invaders, that a traitor among their kind opened the way. Such absurd whispers could not undermine the glory of her victory. None remain in this reality who could repudiate Nefershah's tale. I merely relate it as the Pharaoh departs. So the saga of Nefershah's rise to the throne of Kivroth is complete. And I turn to the chronicles of her future. Kivroth itself is a monument to her majesty. The coming millennia of rule, a testament to her strength. By wisdom and duty she established her dominion. May she reign until the stars burn out. And by her command,